Something sinister is growing closer. You know, people around here are starting to say very unflattering things about you. I sense an evil aura. Is it a spirit? Trying to make trouble at our shrine, huh? Forget it! I won't let you! Evil spirit! Be exorcised! Wonderful. So how are we supposed to find her then? Bunhead, that's classic and it fits you perfectly. Thanks. You can leave them right there. This is all Grandpa's fault. Grandpa hired that guy and now he's actually living here with us.
Will you stop making fun of my name? To me, everyone here has a weird name, but where I come from, mine is totally normal. This is no eye patch, but a magic item which suppresses my powers. No, it's just an eye patch. I, wear it because it looks neat. I'm sorry! Please don't pull on it! No, of course not! My lethal powers can demolish the tallest mountains! Smash the hardest stone! Explosion magic is the only kind I can use.
You want me to take you there, mister? Want me to take you away to a world, mister? Without any angeloids at all? You are nice to me. I have an idea. Wanna play dolls with me, mister? Hi, Icarus. I was hoping you'd show up. You broke your own chain, Astria. Naughty, naughty.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Well, it started with Hajime suggesting that we experiment with models that are a little easier to animate. So then Hifumi started listing off all of her own great ideas, one right after the other. By the way, do you mind if I ask you something? We were talking about it earlier and are wondering what kind of game we'll make next. That doesn't sound fun. Wow, really? I sure do. He looks great in action. Fitting for the main character. But this town feels a little empty with no other characters around. And how do I do that?
It seems you've finally returned to the land of the living, Dark Flame Master. One should first introduce oneself before asking one to reveal her name. It's just a joke! I give up!
Who are you?
Please hurry and untie me first! I'm an agent of the Eye of the Wicked Lord. Rejoice, for I have arrived! Flames of war continue to grow larger by the day.
That sounds correct. So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? Pardon me. Can I say something, please? I regret that I must return to this topic, but now that you mention it, cease this bickering! Indubitably, huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long? He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Are you sure that's a good idea? I'm scared if you use all your strength, you could make it spark and go boom! Like with flint! Oh, I didn't know that. That's scary stuff. We need to be careful. It's fine. So what's going on, Taiju? You wanted to talk to me? What's going on? It's like I've been asleep forever. But still, I feel like you saved me. You did, right? You saved me from something. Oh, wow. Thank you.
You finally came. It took you long enough, Mr. Reaper. I have taken fragments from the chaos of this world. Using the wellspring of wisdom that lies within me, I will reconstruct them into the truth. What are you doing? Do you think a day will come when you won't be able to find me? Whoever you saw down there, it wasn't me. It must have been Cordelia. You saw my mother.
I'm not fond of wastefulness in any capacity. Being polite is a waste of both time and energy. As partners, we're going to spend a lot of time talking to each other. It takes 0.9 seconds to say, if you would be so kind, as opposed to would ya, which only takes 0.3 seconds. That's a whopping difference of 0.6 seconds. Let's say I ask you for something 10 times a day. Using would ya will save me as many as 2,000 seconds over the course of a year. Now, I don't know how good you are with math, but that's the equivalent of about 33 minutes. It might not sound like much to you, but I can accomplish an awful lot in that amount of time.
I've taken a particular interest in the blonde one. At this rate, he won't last much longer. I wonder how these children managed to catch you by surprise. Really, I think the only thing that you truly love about me is my power. You were attacked and injured by human children? You're a 7th progenitor, for crying out loud. Wait, is this a joke? I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you were saying. Let's hear it one more time. Hey, human, do you want to bleed out? Because I can ensure that you survive all of this. I offer eternal life. I see, so you want to die like your friends.
I see you're as boring and persistent as ever. Surprise, I'm not going back. Because we're from different factions.
There's the Harmony faction that values law and order. The Chaos faction that yearns for chaos and destruction. I'm with Chaos, obviously. So we oppose each other. Yeah, that's right! I'll eliminate you from this world and leave no trace of your filth behind. I've prepared another dimension. We can finish this there. Who, me? No, I simply respected order like she wanted. It was a peaceful resolution. We stop this. I'm not gonna do anything.
It's so nice to de-stress. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. Oh, good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers at the Feiyun Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though. It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard. Oh, the sun's out. When did that happen? Ah, the air is just right.
And why are you wearing your hair in my bunhead style? If you are who you say you are, then you must possess the silver crystal. So, hand it over right now. Yeah, Usagi, you should calm down. Where did you hide the silver crystal? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Luna P! Transform! I'm just a kid. Well, yeah, but those bad guys are too powerful. They scare me. Look at this mess. She's so careless with it.
I've told you 1,000,000 times that I don't have any feelings for Tokos. Would you just give it a rest?
I don't feel anything special towards her. Because I can't fall in love with anyone. She likes me the way I am. I think I stopped feeling lonely. Listen, thanks. I'm glad we could talk. This is the first time I've been able to talk to anyone who feels the way I do, and I feel a lot better. Yeah, I don't feel like I have to force myself to fall in love, you know?
Well, we have been hanging out a little. Every time I come visit you, I get to know them a little better. They're all really good kids. All right. Even with all the crazy stuff that's happened, I should be good to go. Are you excited? You and me going on vacation. You've got a way with words, even if most of the classified stuff is just about nobles and the Bracer Guild. I'm giving you another hug.
Please allow me to explain. Is the gist of it. I've had enough. Please leave me alone. Please don't associate with me anymore. I'll start. So this is your skill level, huh? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede. Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. I will contact you. Please? Please look after yourself. Until we meet again. As your former teacher, I'll give you some advice. Security is your greatest enemy. You won't be victorious if you take your eyes off them.
I am so strong! It's squashing time! I'm not scared of you. Okay, now I'm mad! Over here! You're not so tough. That was close. You're welcome. Here it comes. I'm here to help. Let's go! We've got this. We can do this. No problem. Go, go, go! I'm not scared. Okay, I'm with you. Yay, trust me. Look, it's gonna be you. Better just give up and accept it now.
The Regalian Empire is so cold. It's a bit unsettling. Let's hurry and save Milla so we can get back home. Then I can turn this adventure into a thrilling epic for the ages. It's the story of a plucky princess who overcomes tremendous obstacles. A princess who is reunited with her long-lost father in the end.
For what it counts, I happen to think you're awesome just the way you are. Look, it's easier to goof off with Mari and Kanan than it is with you. You've always come off as a more serious person. But that's okay. If we ever run into trouble, I know you'll be there, whether it's keeping us on track or making us think things through. You've got our back. Always. That's why, please don't ever change your ways, because if you did that, then we'd be lost without you.
Tell me, you're Commander Ikari's son, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Then why are you scared? Don't you have faith in his work? I'll pilot Unit 1 myself. You're wrong. You won't die, because I will protect you. Why are you crying? I'm sorry. I guess I don't know what to do in situations like this. They can't. They wouldn't make it outside. They can only survive in here now. I thanked him. I expressed gratitude. I've never done that before. I've never thanked anyone, not even him.
Where you go, I go. I made a promise to your mom before she died. I'm not letting you die. I've got your back whether you like it or not, so just deal with it. A lot of people I used to care about aren't here either. If things take a turn for the worse, I want you to come find me, all right? Look, this is gonna get ugly, and when it does, the plan goes out the window. Come and find me so I can protect you. You're right, I'm sorry. This whole situation just has me out of my head.
What do you want from me? I'm so bored. Care to fight? Is that all? Lame. Well, that was an interesting way to pass the time. Thank you. What are you staring at? Oh my, what an adorable little girl. Stop trying to pretend you're the boss. Well, that didn't take long. Hi, call me later. What are you? Now what, huh? Gotcha! Now you've made me mad! Is this your full power?
Excuse me, Missy. Ponchu, please. Make it the temperature of warm milk. Somewhere between body temp and ice water will give it the perfect... Let me guess. You 17? You're all tangled up like in a knot, huh? I didn't expect that. I thought it'd get bigger, but not that much. Space Investigator! I'm from the Brotherhood! Galactic Police! Okay, in order to beat that thing, I need that thingy.
Basically, what you're trying to say is that you're abandoning us. You've dragged us with you all this way, and now we're on our own. One of your most important outposts is under attack. Of course you have to return to it. Make sure you come back alive. Everybody knows that you heathens go to hell when you die. He's the king's own brother. How could he conspire against his majesty? Yes, I know that. I do. I realize that what I'm asking is crazy. Even so, I had to try. I didn't know who I could turn to besides you.
Oh, I was wondering, why do you come to school looking all ragged sometimes? I thought maybe you were just a tough guy who likes to get into fights, or something like that. For some reason, I'm not finding the hero all that appealing. Whoa, that was easy. Oh gosh, that's depressing. Come on, let's put the pedal to the metal! Weirdly, because of that, I've had more chances to get to know him. I think he just thinks I'm convenient to have around or something. Is this really how I want things to be?
So, why did you all become adventurers? Yeah, I think we all had that one pretty much figured out. You do that. We'll be going now. I will shoot you! Of course I have!
Come on, just take it off for a few minutes. Why do you need it when you're eating anyway?
I'm beginning to think you don't like me very much at all. Are you being serious? He's an ogre! You've heard of them! No way! You keep that filth away from me!
Tokyo is a concrete desert wasteland crawling with natural enemies of the Sisterhood, against which they employ their defensive powers of petrification. At first, if they come anywhere within 10 feet of a stylish, they automatically become petrified, almost as if they're stones on the roadside. Second, if the enemy tries to engage them, they pretend that they don't even notice it. But they aren't really pretending. The part of their brain that sees goes into hibernation.
Aren't those boots a little big on you? Just wondering if it's hard to walk in those. They look great with your dress, though the overall look is a little strange. Oh, hey. I think this is the first time I've seen you with your hair down. Styling is a pain. I just cut mine when it gets too long. You guys don't need food, but you need clothes, right? It's an untouched market. The perfect opportunity for a monopoly. This is it. Of course you do. You're totally behind the times. That attitude is no good. Girls need to dress fashionably or you'll get left behind.
Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know. But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start? Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I'm gonna be honest with you. You should know I don't like you one bit. Well, why would I? And now you are in my house. You've sure got a lot of nerve, supporter. And what's with that mopey look you've had ever since you walked in? I bet you feel guilty, because Belle's too nice to blame you for any of the rotten stuff you've done. Is that it? Well, whatever. If Belle's not gonna hold you responsible, then I guess I'll have to.
What the hell's wrong with you? Laying on the floor is not going to make you a better player. Did someone say something? If we want to win, we have to practice. It's not like we were born with natural talent. Victory doesn't come without work. I promise, I'm going to beat her. If I can't, then what's the point? And what's that supposed to mean? If you don't have any intention of getting better, then just quit. If that's how you feel, see if I care. Go ahead and quit.
Got your bag and your shoes. Were you running late?
Nope. No craps are being given today.
Talking dark and no doors. I mean, what would you do?
I hope she'll be fine. She's the oldest of 10 and helps her folks raise them. The family's been going through some tough times lately. She's been lying to the teachers and saying she's on a diet so she can take school lunches home to her family. She texted me from the restroom saying she felt faint. She probably hasn't eaten in days.
Pay up, biatch.
You can't take the character creation lightly. If you make foolish choices at the beginning just for a laugh, then you're sure to regret it whenever a serious scene comes up later on. Doing things like naming your character AAAA or making them run around naked is an insult to the nurturing genre. If you don't give them your time, money, and love every single day, there will be a world of difference in your final score. In fact, the massive amount of effort it requires to succeed is what makes this kind of game so fulfilling in the first place. So whether it's girls, cows, or vegetables, each one of them is my perfect baby, and we have to give the babies everything we've got to the death.
For a field trip, apparently my class is gonna go rafting. We're traveling to the mountains, where we'll ride down a river and raft. It's outside the city, so that's more work for me. You're still on about that? Gridman's the problem now. Well, there's an experiment I want to try. No way. I'm nothing like that. Nothing's going the way I want it to. Sure, but there's more to it than that. Like, there are certain things I've got to do. That's right. Things only I can do. What I must do.
Well, time to get working on these offerings. I ought to be. The blessing has returned to Lady Lake. But now the problem lies in maintaining it. We will need to do all we can. I wonder if he would enjoy rice balls, like in that book. Oh, no, it was from a picture book. A little girl chased after her rolling rice ball and wound up meeting a seraph. That was one of my favorite stories growing up, and I just thought, I'm sure they already know quite well that you let them off easy.
You're too trusting, you know. A healthy amount of suspicion might do you some good. It would be prudent if I joined you at this park. The hero trusts him. But why? I've no complaints to speak of, thank you for asking. Though I am a bit concerned, this is my first time at an amusement park. I do hope you will teach me the ways of fun. Get up! I don't want to hear any more nonsense from you! You're embarrassing me! Put your clothes back on, please! What is wrong with you?